Brees, Mike Tirico next.
All right, Al, Chris, thank you, because that would have been more fun. Tony Dungy and Drew Brees on what they saw. Drew will talk about Dak Prescott and his progression and how Tom Brady and the Bucs picked up where they left off on offense last year. They head up the tunnel. We head to the Toyota Halftime after this.
Want to stay up to date? Hey Siri, show me the football schedule. Welcome to the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.
What a first half that was. Antonio Brown, part of the 437 passing yards the two teams combined for. AB back in the end zone. Buccaneers on championship night, leading by 5 as we welcome you to the Toyota Halftime. Mike Tirico, Tony Dungy. If you weren't with us in the pregame, new teammate Drew Brees. We all love that first half. What's the headline?
The quarterbacks. We talked about them, and they've lived up to the billing. Both quarterbacks, Brady and Prescott, have been hot.
I love the Dallas game plan. They're moving the ball. They just need to score touchdowns. They've gotten some turnovers, but to Tony's point, it's going to be about pressure and turnovers in this second half.
We had 5 passing touchdowns, 4 turnovers, 3 missed kicks in that first half. Let me focus on Tom Brady here. You said they needed some time to get going last year, not this year.
No, you can tell that offensive coordinator Byron Leftwich really knows Tom Brady now. He knows what he likes, and it's 2 things. Getting rid of the ball quick, putting people in motion so he can read the defense. When someone's open, get it out of his hands. Now, when they want to go deep, when they want to take shots, let's go play action, make sure we protect Tom, and then take our deep shots up the field. We saw a lot of this. Play action, great protection. And now, look for those deep holes in the secondary. We didn't see this until week 7 or 8 last year. We're seeing it right away now.
3 touchdown passes, 213 yards. You mentioned Dak Prescott had some hurdles psychologically and physically coming off the injury and have not played in 11 months. We don't know about the psychological until after the game we talked to him. What did you see in the physical?
Well, I think with his mobility, he's had to scramble around quite a few times. A lot of bootlegs where he's been able to get fine completions. And, the zip, though, is something that felt like it took a while to get to. Early on in the game here, this is a tough throw to make for a quarterback. A deep out route. Didn't seem like he had a ton of velocity behind it. He left it short. You could tell he's manufacturing this throw. He's not getting everything into it. But as the game progressed, here he is off of play action, threading the ball in to CeeDee Lamb. And then down on the goal line, this is where I think Dak Prescott separates himself. Bad snap, backpedaling, fires this thing to Amari Cooper in the corner to take the lead. He's pumped. It really has started to progress, and I see him getting better and better as the game goes.
And it was all Dak. 34 called passes. Dak ran twice. Only 5 called runs in the first half. They paid Zeke a bunch of money. Will they turn and hand it to him? What does Tampa do in the second half?
Well, I've been down here all summer. Bruce Arians has complained about lack of focus and not being sharp. Drop ball, fumble, that's penalties. That's what they've got to eliminate. I know that's what he's talking about in that locker room. We've got to focus and play our game.
What about Dallas?
Dallas needs to stay patient. I love the job Kellen Moore's done with the game plan. It's screens, it's run, it's boot, it's RPO, it's quick game, it's play action. Continue to keep them off balance, move the ball, but stay patient.
We saw one of the players cramping at the end of the first half. Nobody in the league has played 4 quarters. The humidity's 80%. These second halves early in the season, big problems for defenses.
Could be very interesting, and somehow Dallas on defense has got to figure out a way to get pressure on Tom Brady. If they don't get to him, we're going to see continued throws up the field.
We got much more ahead from Tampa, including a look ahead to Saturday with college football. But first, feel the power of Toyota's hybrid SUVs, a lot like CeeDee Lamb, powering his way into the end zone in that first half.
We're tied at 38 in overtime in Tallahassee. This would win it from 41 yards out. We await the snap. It's good. Hold is down. The kick is up. Ball game. Notre Dame wins. He nailed it.
And they run off into the locker room to celebrate the win. What a moment.
The thriller for Notre Dame at Florida State last week. Home opener, Saturday, 2:30 Eastern. It will not be here on NBC. It's exclusively on Peacock, our streaming service. Easy to sign up. You can do it right now. Go to peacocktv.com. Download the Peacock app. That's what you can do right here, right now. Are you excited to go up there?
I am. Broadcasting debut.
That's right.
Let's go.
Started with the studio show now. We'll get on the plane here tonight. We'll be up in South Bend. And this is an Irish offense you started to study, and you like what they have so far.
I do. I think Jack Cohen brings a great element to that down-the-field passing game. I still think they need to find their identity in the run game, and then defensively the same way. They gave up a couple big plays, a lot of, just not good football on the defensive side. So they're gonna look to improve that against Toledo this weekend.
All right, we'll be on Peacock.
And Drew, I can tell you this. I know you're a Purdue guy, but you are going to love it. The broadcasting there is so much fun.
Purdue Notre Dame the following week. We'll see you for Toledo on Peacock coming up Saturday afternoon. We'll see Al, Chris, and Michelle for the second half. What a first half. Grunt and Brady for the 99th time. Connect for a TD. Dallas gets the ball. Second half after this.
This has been the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.